Hey guys, what's up? This is gonna be on my main channel, even though it's about it is about gaming and game development. But I'm gonna put it on my game, not my gaming channel. If you want that, it'll be linked in my website, which I will put in the description for you guys. As well as all my other social medias are there, even the group Discord and all that stuff. So feel free to check that out and check out the web design that I did myself. And yeah, so let's get into the video. How to develop a good game series. How to have a successful game series. These are questions that need to be asked if you want to create a video game and make it into a series. Okay, yeah, you can do things different ways. There's different engines, there's different coding languages that you can learn and you can put into the game, and there's different ways that you can do stuff. But at the base of it all, I feel like a lot of it is what the following is, basically. Okay, so first things first, this is not an end-all be-all. This is not a 100% proven way. This isn't 100% proven to get a game series. Some game series that try to do this, they flop. NASCAR Heat comes to mind. Even though NASCAR Thunder before them did the exact same thing and they were successful. Doing this stuff does not equal success 100% of the time. I want that to be clear right now. You can do things different ways and have success as well, as you just fail if you do these things. But this is how I personally feel. This is a web designer's take on game design. And yeah, okay, I'm a web designer, but I went to a trade school for web application and game design. I went with the web application route for my career because that's what I enjoy doing. That's where I feel like I'll have more success and have a more fulfilling career. However, I did also do a lot of game design in that 2 years that I was there, so I can give you guys my take on stuff like that because I was there, and a lot of my friends that I did meet in that class have gone on to colleges for game design. So please feel free to take my word for it, but maybe even take it with a grain of salt. I know I'm not the perfect person on this too, because I don't work for like Rockstar or any of the big companies. I sometimes work for my dad's web design company, and that's about all the coding experience professionally I have. Yeah, I did a lot of coding and got a lot of experience in the trade school, but nothing compares to the real world thing. And I just want to say, please don't come at me for this if you feel like I'm wrong in saying something like this. Please don't, because this is just my opinion. Dog. Sorry, I have a dog and he's going back and forth. He's a small one, and we have wood floor, so you can hear him pretty well. But yeah, the first things first, build over time. Your first game isn't gonna be perfect. By a long shot, it may be a good hit with every single thing. But that's an extremely long shot. If you look at a lot of game series over time, NASCAR Thunder, GTA, I want you to look back at the most recent game in that series that came out, and the fan reaction and all that stuff, and all the features that they had in that last game, compared to the very first game, like GTA number 1 versus GTA 5. Look at how much they added over time. Look at how much slowly they grew their brand and grew their game series. Patience is key. When you're creating anything, patience is key. Patience is an amazing thing to have in life. But when you're designing a game series and trying to build it from the ground up, patience is key. You're not going to have an amazing, perfect product at square one. Yeah, okay, yeah, you might have to take things out in the next game or add some more things in the next game. That's just what you're supposed to do. Go slowly. Don't try and rush yourself to have the best game. Try and put the best game that you can have put out there. Try and have more of a complete game. Yes, try and have a complete game, but don't stress yourself over not adding a few features. You can add that later down the line in the series. You can add to it as you go. Don't focus mainly on adding stuff through DLCs. Okay, yeah, that may get you money. That may get more money coming in. But if you look at EA, they do a lot of that, and they're most hated. People, yeah, they still buy their games, but a lot of the times they have no other choice. They have the exclusive rights to Rockstar, not Rockstar, I mean Star Wars. They have the exclusive rights to Madden, and they have the exclusive rights to the NHL. And each of those three series, there's no competition because they have the exclusive rights. So, the fans are forced to go. Even though they hate the company and they want something else, they can't. They can't. So, you want to build a good fan base. You want to cater to your fan base and make them like you. And a big way that you can do that is putting a complete game out there. Don't focus on DLCs. Okay, yeah, you can add stuff through DLCs that you want, but don't focus mainly on, like, DLC money. That's not how you should do it. That pisses me off, and that just rubs me the wrong way whenever I see a company focusing mostly on DLCs and putting out a broken game and then just fixing it later in the line. That's not how you should do it. I want to stress enough, you should not ever try and do that. That tactic, it's proven to never work to get people like you. So yeah, build up a fan base and make people a little bit happy, but don't... How can I put this? Okay, yeah, you want your fan base to like you. You don't want to make waves and make people hate you and make people despise you, because then people aren't going to buy your game. But also, and you should listen to the fan base about features that they want, and you should try and include those features in the upcoming games. But don't let that be the sole dictating thing. Don't let it be the sole thing. Okay, yeah, you're gonna have haters. You're gonna have haters. That's just a part of life. I have plenty of people that hate me. Most of my high school career, everybody hated me in the school. I don't know why, but most people in that school, they did hate me. I'm sorry to say, they did hate me. I don't care. They can deal with their own shit. I don't care. But you're gonna have haters. Don't listen to the haters. Try and take the people that are trying to give you advice and lead you in the right direction. Take their word for it, but don't listen to the people that are like, yeah, you guys suck. This is a sucky game. Especially if that's like the first game in the series, it's not gonna fucking be great. Like, again, with the GTA thing. GTA 1 versus GTA 5. There's so many games in between that they added stuff and they subtracted stuff and they perfected their craft over time. Over time is the key to a good game series. In my opinion, you can't have a good game series right off the bat. Right off the bat, this is not gonna happen. Okay, you can have different opinions on that, but straight up, I'm gonna be straight up with you. I don't like wasting time. It's not gonna go well if you're expecting 100% perfection right off the bat. If you want to create a good game series, you have to have patience and you have to add to it over time. That's what a lot of the great game series do. That's what you're supposed to do. Just don't get like EA and put out the same game every year and expect people to buy it and like it. That's not how it works. Add to the game. Create new features. Create different, like, take ideas from other brands and try to incorporate that idea into what your brand is. I'm not going to say that you should plagiarize. You should never try and plagiarize. But, like, if somebody has a really good idea, like, if you're like, oh, that's a really good idea, a really good take on it, maybe you should try and add a feature like that to your game. That's all I'm saying. Okay, yeah, you can hit on me all you want, but patience is key. And I know people don't like to be patient, but for the good things in life, you do have to be patient. You do have to be patient. I'm sorry, just how it is. And if you want to create that game series, add to it over time. That's the biggest thing. Now, moving on to the next thing. Don't try and copy another developer's game. Don't try and copy a GTA game. Like, have an idea in your head and stick to it. Have an idea of what you want and stick to it. Don't try and be another game. Don't try and create another game. Don't try and create a crime game when you want a police simulator. Don't try and create a GTA style game. Like, be your own game. Do your own thing. Don't focus on them. Okay, yeah, if they're your competitors, you do want to kind of focus on them and see what they're doing right and kind of grow from there and grow yourself. Don't be afraid to take a little criticism and try and better yourself. Don't be afraid to try and learn as you go. Learn as you go. That's how most people are successful in life. They aren't perfect right off the bat, but try and learn day after day. Try and learn new things. Try and learn new techniques in coding. That's how you're going to be successful. And I don't want to make this video too long, but here's the third point. There are going to be a lot of people that don't like your game. Right off the bat, they're going to get, like, you're going to get hate comments. You're going to get all that stuff. I even get hate comments to this day over a video with the term in it that I didn't even coin. I just used it because it was on, like, an Instagram, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool term. I'm going to start, like, a little series on this, and I still get hate. They're like, oh, yeah, like, where's the dance, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. And they're also, like, goalies like me. Like, I don't care if you're a goalie, bro. I do not care if you're a goalie. Your hate comments, they only make me stronger. They only make me grind more, and they only make me a better creator. I hate to say it, but yeah, your hate comments, they don't work. Now, if you're being a dick about something, and you're like, oh yeah, goalies like me do this, this, and this, and this isn't, where's the dance, blah, blah, blah. Like, bro, get a life. Keyboard warriors, and all that stuff, but like, get a life. I don't want to hear about you being a goalie. Those are people that are probably, honestly, stuck in the past. If I'm being honest, they're stuck in the past. Or they're legends in their own mind. And they think that they're the shit when really everybody hates them. That's the kind of people that will be giving you hate comments. So just keep in mind, yeah, if they hate you, that's fine. If they hate you, okay, try and figure out a little bit of what you can do right. Like, it's a little part of the fan base that hates you for this one feature, but everybody else loves it. That one part, they just want to find something to hate. Some people just want to find something to hate. So just stay the course and figure out what your game brand is. Figure out what you want to do and just stick with it. Create the whole series around that. Create a whole storyline. Create canon. Create legends. Create just a whole franchise around that. And just, if you have a good idea, people are going to want to take it. People are going to try and plagiarize, like on a mobile game or something. Yeah, you try and take those down as much as you can, but you're never going to get all of them. So, at the end of the day, if the community wants something with GTA roleplay, just let them do it. Like, create maybe even maybe incorporate it to your own game. Like, if you have a crime game, and there's a roleplay server that's doing really well, or a couple roleplay servers that are doing really well. I think you guys can know what I'm referring to here, but I'm trying to be vague. Yeah, so you should maybe even like acquire that into your own game. Yeah, you can let them do their thing, but don't go after them. Don't hate them. Try and learn. Okay, what are they doing that the fans like so much that we aren't having in the base game? And try and incorporate that into your game. Don't be too proud to add something that the community definitely wants. That's a big thing, because listen to your community. Easiest way to have a happy community. Listen to the features they want. Listen to everything that they try and tell you that they wish was in the game in the future, and try and add that in the future games. And if it doesn't work out, or that, don't stress about it, because the game coding, it's hard. But if you stay the course, you will have a successful franchise at the end of it. Like I said at the end of the video, I mean not end, at the beginning of the video, yeah, this isn't 100% proven. Your game may still flop if you do all these things, but just be a good company and listen to what people want. Don't try and go off and create this 100% best game ever. Don't try and create that, because number one, you won't have anything to look forward to and add to in the future series. It's okay to add over time. It's okay to add features in the next parts of the game. If you can't get it in one game and you have a deadline, it's okay to not have that feature and just try and work on it as one of maybe the first, second, or third things that you add in the next part of the game series. Like, as soon as you get done with one part, maybe you should start thinking and planning for the next part of the series. Like, don't try and, like, continually, like, put out a bad product in the sense of it's the same game, same story. Like, try and create new storylines, but also try and at least keep the same kind of mentality, keep the same kind of feel of the game. Maybe keep the same kind of controls. That's all I'm saying here. So yeah, if you're having trouble developing a game series or you want tips, those are some really good tips. I may do a part 2 when I can think of any tips. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.